Alright guys, what's up? It's loomaine. Today's gonna be a different type of video. It's more gonna be a yapping type of video. I just want to talk about some things with the upcoming Jazzy and talent show on Friday. So I kind of just want to talk about that, where my head's at, what I'm thinking about that. So we about to just get into this. For those that don't know who Jazzy is, this is Jazzy. She a YouTuber. She make videos. Recently she started streaming. And I've been watching her videos since like 2020. And if you one of my friends, you all know who this is, you know what I'm saying? I'll be talking about her videos because, I feel like her videos are really creative, and then they're inspiring, for me as a content creator. But then also, just for someone to watch, like, her sit down videos can be like motivating and give you different perspective on things and stuff like that. So, I feel like I really resonate with her videos or whatever, right? And I have a clip. Actually, hold on, let me bring that up. Okay. Right here. I literally posted a video. Talking about how I wanted to collab with her, bro. This video was posted December 30th, 2024. So, late last year when this video was posted.
Jazzy and like, yo, Jazzy and horra. You know what I'm saying? I've been following you for a minute now on the socials. I bang with your YouTube channel. Your videos are very creative. But I don't know why all my friends be saying she chopped.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why my friends be saying that though. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
All my friends be saying she chopped. Where's the chopped? Where's the chopped at? You know what I'm saying? Where's the chopped? You know
oh my gosh, bro.
I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Jazzy Ann, I think she makes very creative videos, and I think she's a very gorgeous woman. Nah, she fly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Jazzy Ann,
shout out Jazzy fly. I'm pretty sure Robert has said that.
I'm telling you, like, Jazzy Ann, like, real talk, you are someone that I really one day want to collab with on a video or a stream or something. Like, that is, like, actually one of my goals. Like,
and now it's gonna actually happen. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was really crazy for me to wrap my mind around it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you said this is somebody you want to collab with. I'm actually gonna get the chance to do that. Like, that's just a great feeling, man. Just a great feeling.
I'll say I was geeked because I used to really be into editing. I made an edit of her and she liked it and commented on it. When I say I was geeked, I was geeked. I was freaking geeked. But, like, yo, Jazzy Ann, like, I feel like, got me, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, Jazzy Ann, I feel like we should be friends. I feel like we both creative people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no bad.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we should collaborate, get to know each other. And then, you know what I'm saying, potentially go on a date if that's what if we're both feeling that vibe, go on a date. You know what I'm saying? And, but I'm perfectly down to be friends and then see where it takes us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, what type of food you like? You know what I'm saying? We could go where you want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Yo, Jazzy and.
But yeah, bro. And then look. So I just thought that's just crazy to me, bro. It's like I spoke it into existence type of thing. Like, hey, look, there's somebody I want to collab with. Now I'm actually gonna get the opportunity to collab with that said person, and it's a great feeling, especially when I'm going to get to collab with somebody that, as a fellow content creator, like, that I respect a lot and that I've watched over the years, and that helped inspire me to do my thing, not care what other people think, and to just keep showing up every day. You know what I'm saying? And just lead them like by example of. You keep showing up, putting your best foot forward, it's gonna work out, you know what I'm saying? And then it's sad to say, but when you going down this path that is seen as hard or not normal, people are gonna criticize you, they're gonna give their 2 cents, they're gonna critique you, they're gonna try, pull you down, discourage you, stuff like that. Look, the only comment on this video is one saying, "You're reaching for the stars, my boy." You know what I'm saying? But now I'm going to get to collab with her. So it's like, what are we talking about? It's one of those things. It's like, you know what I'm saying? People going to doubt you. And that's okay. People going to doubt you. But you just going to have to, you just keep showing up. You lace them up every day. Eventually you're going to win, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Now, just the things that I've done over the years put me in position to where I can be on this talent show. Where I have something to display. I don't know, did I reply to this? Life more fun that way. You know what I'm saying? You don't even gotta return the hate with the hate. Kill them with kindness, bro. Life's more fun that way. And then look, if I would have had his mindset of I'm reaching for the stars. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have the mindset of that I can do things. I wouldn't have the mindset of, oh, let me apply for the talent show. Because if I'm thinking like how other people think, I wouldn't have applied and I would have missed out on this opportunity. I would have missed out on this opportunity that can possibly change my life and put me in better position with my content, with my music, and a possible connection. You know? So that's why your mindset is very important, and you can't listen to other people. At the end of the day, you know, people are going to get their 2 cents, but you have to be mindful of what you're taking in, because at the end of the day, if that person is not where you want to be or better, their opinion does not matter. Their opinion does not matter, because what do they know? What, at the end of the day, if they're not doing what you're doing on the level you want to perform at or better, their opinion doesn't matter. What are we talking about? Because don't let other people's disbeliefs change how you think. Just because they can't see your vision doesn't mean your vision not valid. You know what I'm saying? Your vision was given to you by God, and not everybody can see that. And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine, right? So, boom. We got the message. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. You have been chosen to participate in Jazzy Ann's talent show. What this means, you'll be given 5 minutes to show off your talent when the talent show occurs July 18th at... It actually got updated. So, first it's going to be 6. For me, that's going to be 7 o'clock. ET. If you have a preferred time, your turn will say let me know. Please confirm your participation. Respond as soon as possible. Thanks so much. And I said I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there. Also, I'm so excited. Was this an automated message? I don't know. Did she actually type this copy paste? I don't know. Don't really care though. You know what I'm saying? The message still got received. And it's like, yeah. If I would have had the mindset of like, man, I can't do it, I would have never sent that application, and I wouldn't be in the position that I'm currently in right now, bro. So, what does that mean for me in this talent show, yada yada? What am I going to be doing? Let's talk about that. So, I had applied to show my music. You know, I'm more focused on my streaming and my YouTube than my music, but I also love doing music. I've been doing music for like, let's say like 3 years or so. That's when I've been doing it more consistently. Say about like 3. I've been doing music for, let's say, give or take like 3 years or whatever. And music was that outlet for me when I just felt like sad about things, about girls. It gave me a healthy outlet to vent. And you know, there was times where people call my music trash, people laughed at my music, whatever, etc. But you know what I'm saying? I love to do it. I just love music, listening to music, making music. So I just kept doing it. And it got to a point where some people started saying my music was hard, and I started competing in song wars with my songs, and people were saying my music hard. You know, and that's sometimes it's a real feeling when all you know is people talking down, bro. People calling your craft trash, people saying it's not good. But then when you get to that other side where people actually appreciate what you're doing, like, it feels good. It feels freaking great. But if I would have stopped, if I would have listened to those people, I would not be where I'm at right now. And at the end of the day, it's like the stuff that I have, you know, my PC, my mic, the camera, I have everything right now, bro. It's truly a blessing. And I feel like I don't have it by mistake. You know, if you want to succeed, you know what I'm saying? There's a exception to every rule, but you're not going to succeed falling up the hill. You have to make strategic decisions over years, over time, over months, over weeks to get you where you want to be. You know, I didn't have this PC, I didn't have this camera overnight. But over time, I gathered pieces by pieces and just working what I had at the time until I was able to upgrade to get where I'm at, to even put me in position to be on this talent show. So, you know, the only person that I talked to that was like, that I got to have a conversation with that was like known was Abril. And I know Abril from TikTok. I see her story time, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? She do her thing. And I go a lie. I was nervous to talk to Abril. I feel like I kept it composed, you know. But my heart was beating like a mug the whole time I was talking to her on that E-Date. But I feel like, shoot, this is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my best to lock in and stay composed, whatever, but, and not fanboy, whatever. But it's just like, when you go and get to meet somebody that you've been following for a while and that you just respect and that you just look up to in your same like career path as content creators. Like that's going, I know that's gonna be so surreal. I know that's gonna be so surreal. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that to just, you know, be in position to talk to her, you know, not even on some like fanboy stuff or on some like, oh, just because I think she's pretty or whatever, but just as a like, you know, just as someone just get to talk to somebody that inspires you. You know, not everybody can do that. Not everybody can be in position, and that's why I can say I am truly blessed to be in this position and to have this opportunity. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna show my music. You know, want to chat with her. Hopefully, you know, I feel like for me, best case scenario, this is how the best it could go. Best case scenario for me, I feel like I go in, called up. You know, I get to introduce myself, who I am. I'm like, you know, that, you know, my name's Damir, but I go by loomaine. Um, I'm a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, but I also do make music, and that's gonna be my talent. And you know, Jazzy, and you know, I've been watching you since 2020. I really respect what you do. And boom, boom, boom. Maybe show two of my songs, maybe for like 5 minutes. My songs aren't that long. Maybe FYP, Catch Up to You. Those are the, you know what I'm saying, most people that I know say are good songs that are, you know, good. So boom, present those songs, and then, you know, maybe just chat it up a little bit. And just best case scenario, um, that one, I could make a connection with her. And like, what I mean by that is someone like, you know, where I'm in position to where me and her can be in contact in the sense of if I want to go to her for advice, future collabs, stuff like that, as like, you know, as a connect, you know, because, you know, we are in the same like career. So if I can make a connection with, like, a connect with her, that would actually be a blessing. And just when it comes to just collabs and just asking for advice, because I know she been doing YouTube way longer than me, maybe being a content creator way longer than me, and I bet she would have some insightful things. And then also just when it comes to presenting my music and presenting myself, you know, to a larger audience, because she has a way bigger following than me. You know, I'm low key a nobody, you know, but I feel like just because I'm a nobody, that I don't have value. I feel like me as a person, me as a content creator, I feel like I have a lot of value even though people don't know who I am yet, you know? So just in that regard, to be able to present myself and my music to a larger audience is also crazy and a blessing. Freaking blessing that I'm in this position. And, you know, like I'm just saying, with the best case scenario, that I'm able to present myself to her following in a good way and present my music, and hopefully if they resonate, that, you know, they will tap into me and what I do, into my videos, into my streams and my music. And you know, this could be a great opportunity for me to help put myself out there and get more eyes on me, and just, you know, find people that resonate with what I do, you know what I'm saying? And just help me reach a larger audience, help me build my following, what like I've been trying to do, because this is what I want to do. Like, this is like my passion. This is like, I want this to be my job. I want this to be my career. I want this to be, you know, what I do for the rest of my life, type of thing. You know, I feel like I started making content, it changed the route of my life. It changed the whole trajectory. When I was in high school, freshman, sophomore year, my whole goal was to go into IT. I was doing IT for school, do IT, get an IT job, happily ever after, get a wife, and bada boom, bada bang, have wife and kids, do an IT job forever. And IT wasn't something I always liked, not all the time, but I feel like the problem solving aspect, and for the fact that this is a hard job that not a lot of people want to do, and, you know, that I could do it, it just felt like I was stepping into that plate, type of thing. But then that summer, going into my junior year, that's when I started streaming. I fell in love with it, and then from there on, I decided, you know, this is what I want to do. Like, I love doing this. This is what makes me happy. This is what I want to do. But yeah, that's just the best case scenario, that I can make a connection with her and resonate and connect with her fan base. And then also win. And also win. Best case scenario, I make a connection with her, make a connection with her fan base, and I win. You know, because that would be an honor, you know, to win that talent show. Because I just feel like, because also, you know, there's money involved, but, you know, money isn't everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, winner get 500, so that's tough. So top three. So then second place get 250 and third get 100. You know, but just if I can go in there and win that thing, I don't know how many people gonna perform. You know what I'm saying? I can only assume if let's say if she's streaming for an hour, 2 hours, I would assume each person in 5 minutes around 12 to 24 people. But then she also said that people can also join spontaneously, so I don't know. We're gonna see how many people join that job. But yeah, if I can just win this talent show, it will be crazy. Cause like I feel like me personally, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I be trying to do my thing, and I feel like I just fall short a lot of the times when it comes to things that I love and things I want to do. And first of all, I feel like this is my break. I feel like this is my first win in a really long time, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like my first win in a really long time. This opportunity to be on this sound show feels like a win to me. You know, to be able to get chosen for this. And then, if I can win it, that would that would be insane if I could win this talent show. It's like, for the fact that, people used to call my music trash. And if I could win this talent show to just show how far I've come with my music, just over the span of 3 years I've been doing it or so. And yeah, it's just like, I just also just feel like someone that all I know is lost. And, I put myself out there a lot and I fall short to what I'm trying to do. So if I can win this thing, I feel like, it will be like, what I'm saying? Like, it'll feel so good to win. Like, I just really want to really feel that win. But also do want to just say that even if I get knocked out first round, I don't know how she's doing it, or if I don't win or whatever, I don't make top 3, whatever, and I wake up the next day with the same amount of followers on all platforms, the same amount of listeners on my SoundCloud, whatever, I feel like I'll still be happy for the fact that I had the opportunity. I had the opportunity to do something crazy. And also I had the opportunity to speak with somebody that I've been watching for years and looked up to as a fellow creator. I feel like that would be insane. So even if I gain no followers, I lose, I gain no money, what I'm saying? At least I had the opportunity that God blessed me with, because I truly see this as a blessing with this opportunity, bro. And I feel like, when you're given an opportunity, you gotta take it. You can't ask. You gotta take it, because who knows the next time you'll get an opportunity? Who knows the next time I'll get an opportunity like this with her, in that regard, to put myself on this large of an audience. So, I also just want to say that, just to show that I'm nobody special. At the end of the day, I am no better than anyone. I'm not special at all. I'm just somebody that's been showing up. At the end of the day, there's going to be some people that are not as talented as you. You may be talented more than some of these people out here that are in better positions than you. There might be some soccer players that you're better than. There might be some basketball players that you're better than. There might be some singer rappers that you're better than. There might be some drawers, painters that you're better than. But if you don't show up, you will not be on the level as them, or be on their level at all. You want to be a content creator. You feel like you're funny. You have what it takes, but you don't show up as much as the other content creators, or at all. You would never reach them ever. There's some people that are not as talented as you, but because they show up, they're in the position you want to be in. And I refuse to live my life with that mindset of, I know I could have been a great content creator. I know I could have been good at making music, but, I let people outwork me that I feel like that I'm better than, just don't let nobody outwork you. You got to find that thing you love, and then just full gas. There's going to be people that's going to discourage you. There's people going to tell you can't do it. There's people going to tell you you're dumb for thinking that. They're going to tell you you're dreaming too big. You're reaching for the stars. You at the end of the day, you don't have to say anything to them. Just show them with your actions. Make them believe, not with your words, but with your actions. Numbers don't lie. If somebody was to tell me, yo, you are never going to be a successful content creator. You're never going to touch the likes of Kyson Nat and AMP and those people. Say like, okay, so freaking FaZe Clan, all those people. You know, I can argue with them. I can tell them you're right. I can tell them you're wrong. But at the end of the day, bump all that talking, bro. I'm gonna just show you with my actions. I'm gonna lace them up every day. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna put my best foot forward every day until I win. You know, and numbers don't lie. So just keep going. And you know, and there's gonna be people that support you. You know, I'm lucky enough to have people that support me, my family and my friends. You know, I wouldn't be where I am without them. I wouldn't even have this PC without my family. This was literally a graduation gift. You know what I'm saying? I literally wouldn't have this camera if my mom didn't buy it. So it's like those things that people supported me, and it's like, I can't turn back now. I've already burnt the boats. You know, there's no retreating. You know, and I'm gonna do my thing, keep my head down, keep just rolling with the punches until it's my time to shine, and I'm gonna shine. And but yeah, you know, even if you don't have people, I mean, it might be some of y'all that want to do something and nobody supports you. That is okay. That is perfectly fine. Just keep doing what you love. We have one life. We have one life. You know, God forbid you could die tomorrow. You know, so I feel like we should be doing it. We should be spending it doing the things we love, doing the things that make us happy. And I know that not everybody is able to be in that position to do that. And that's why I say I'm truly blessed to be in a position where I can try to chase my dreams. I could try, you know, and just be in position. But that's also, we got to remember, when we're in position, we can't take it for granted, because, you know, how opportunity can be given to us, they can be taken away. So that's all you got to make sure we're showing up. We're not taking things for granted, not taking opportunities for granted. And I just want to say, you know, chase your dreams. It's like, you know, I understand how discouraged it is. There's been times I want to quit. There's times I cried about this. Like, you know, I'm not seeing the results I want to see. I'm not seeing the numbers I want to see. But look, I'm still here. I'm still fighting for it. You just gotta ask yourself, how bad do you want it? 'Cause if you want it bad enough, you'll show up. If you want it bad enough, you'll show up. And just don't let nobody tell you anything. You can do anything. Like, the world is your oyster, you know. And I just want to show people that, you know, from freaking Delaware, bro, like, you know, second smallest state, nobody really blows up over here. I just want to show people that, you know, if I can do it, man, you can do it. 'Cause I ain't nobody special, you know. Just show up, chase your dreams. It's possible, you know. Keep God in your corner. Anything is possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here without God. And yeah, I think it's gonna wrap this up. You know, I am going to be streaming the talent show Friday, 7 p.m. ET time, Eastern time. You know, I'd love to see y'all there. And just stay encouraged, bro. And I'm just really excited to see where the journey takes me. And, you know, I hope y'all join the ride. I promise you won't regret it. We're going to do a lot of big things. We're going to do a lot of big things, man. But yeah, I think this is going to wrap up the video. I feel like I covered all the things I really wanted to talk about. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. You know, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more stuff from me. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep showing up, man. I hope y'all keep showing up too, man. I love y'all. We going to see you on the next video.